aware about environment. Japanese Emperor Akihito going to step down. Cabinet approves abdication bill. And in Dublin, Bangladesh beat Ireland by 8 wickets in the 4th ODI match of Tri-Nation Series. Assalamu alaikum. This is News at 10 on BTV and BTV World and BTV Chittagong Center. I'm Anika Ambareen, and joining me tonight is...
I'm Fazlul Haq. You have just heard the highlights, now on to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina leaves Dhaka tomorrow to attend the upcoming Arab Islamic American Summit to be held in Riyadh on May 21 on how to work together to face the global challenges of terrorism and militancy. The Prime Minister will visit Saudi Arabia from May 20 to 23 to join the summit at the invitation of the custodian of the two holy mosques and Saudi Arabia's King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud. U.S. President Donald Trump, heads of states and governments of member states of the Gulf Cooperation Council, GCC, Arab world and other Muslim countries will join the summit. At the summit, the Bangladesh Prime Minister is expected to focus on Bangladesh's firm stand against terrorism and militancy and the country's successes in curbing terrorism and militancy for ensuring peace and stability. During her visit, the Premier will offer munazat at the Rawza Sharif of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Medina on May 22 and perform Umrah in Mecca. The Prime Minister is expected to return home on May 23. Awami League General Secretary and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir has said that Awami League would start all-out preparations for the national election through extended meeting of the party tomorrow. The minister said this on the concluding day of the 4-day photo exhibition to mark the homecoming day of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina at Shilpakala Academy in Dhaka today, organized by Jatiyo Jubo League. With Jubo League President Omar Farooq Chaudhry in the chair, the discussion was addressed among others by Dhaka City North Jubo League General Secretary Ismail Hussain, South General Secretary Rizaul Karim Reza, and President Ismail Chaudhry Shamrat, Jubo League Presidium Member Shahid Saniabat, Central Committee General Secretary Muhammad Harun Rashid, Mohanagar and Central Committee leaders were present on the occasion. Obaidul Qadir warned the leaders and workers to remain alert so that the parasites cannot tarnish the image of Bangladesh Awami League. The minister said there is no opportunity of understanding with BNP on the national election. Later, the minister went round the 4-day exhibition.
Health Minister Mohammad Naseem has said that the national election will be held under the present government. The minister said this while addressing the first convention of Bangladesh Jatiyo Party at Diploma Engineers Institute in the capital today. With chairman of the organization, GM Karamat Ali, in the chair, the function was addressed among others by Secretary General Mahmudur Rahman Chaudhry, Awami League's advisory committee member Mukul Bosch. The Health Minister Mohammad Naseem said militancy rose during BNP Jamaat's time. The minister said, adding, the present government rooted out militancy. Information Minister Hassanul Haq Inu urged children and youths to play their role for protecting environment. The minister made the call while addressing a conference in Dhaka today. State-owned magazine Nabarun organized the event on the premises of Department of Films and Publications, DFP. Director General of the DFP, Mohammad Ishfaq Hussain, chaired the program. Children and youth joined the information minister chanting slogans, "We will protect the environment, study hard and keep our neighborhood clean." One could achieve sustainable growth by protecting environment, Inu said, adding that children should be brought up in this way so that they become environment friendly. Foreign Minister Abul Hassan Mahmoud Ali has said that worldwide campaign is needed to present logics of trial of crimes against humanity happened in Bangladesh Liberation War in 1971. He said while on occasion, Abul Hassan Mahmoud Ali thanked world leaders for supporting trial of crimes against humanity as it has a long-term importance. Genocide researchers, judges and students of law departments in 11 countries across the world are taking part in the three-day conference.
Now, international news. Japanese government has approved a one-up bill which, if passed, will allow Emperor Akihito to abdicate. The 83-year-old emperor said last year that his age and health were making it hard for him to fulfill his official duties. But there is no provision under existing law for him to abdicate and be succeeded by Crown Prince Naruhito. The bill will now pass to Parliament, where it is widely expected to be passed. It would be the first time a Japanese emperor steps down since Emperor Kokaku in 1817. Counting of ballots in Iran's vote will start at midnight and final results are expected within 24 hours of polls closing. Earlier, Iranians cast their votes in a closely fought presidential election that could determine Iran's race of social and economic reform and its re-engagement with the world. Today's poll is expected to be a two-horses race between reformist President Hassan Rouhani and conservative challenger Ebrahim Raisi. Two other candidates are also on the ballot, conservative Mustafa Misalim and reformist Mustafa Hashemi Taba, though they are not expected to win more than a few percentage of votes. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange has said he will not forgive and forget attempts to arrest him over rape allegations which led him to seek asylum in Ecuador's London embassy. In an angry tweet, Mr. Assange said he had been detained for 7 years without charge while his children grew up and his name was slandered. Sweden said today it had decided to drop the rape investigation. Meanwhile, Ecuador urged the UK to allow him safe passage out of the country. Mr. Assange has chosen to remain in the embassy as he fears extradition to Sweden would lead to extradition to the US, where he is wanted over the leaking of hundreds of thousands of secret military and diplomatic documents.
Speaker and CPA Executive Committee Chairperson Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhry has said that mass media is playing a supportive role in country's democratic progress. She said this while launching new private satellite television channel Bangla TV at a hotel in the capital today. Information Minister Hassanul Haq Inu, while speaking at the function, said the government believes in free flow of information. At the same time, it discourages propaganda and misleading information. Eminent journalist Abdul Ghaffar Chaudhry, among others, also spoke at the function. Local Government, Rural Development, LGRD and Cooperatives Minister Engineer Khandukar Musharraf Hussain laid stress on extracurricular activities for restoring social values. He came up with the observation while he was speaking at a reception ceremony of meritorious students in Faridpur today. Faridpur Jilla School President and Deputy Commissioner Begum Salma Tanzia presided over the function, while among others, Superintendent of Police Suras Chandra Saha and Headmaster Moni Mohan spoke on the occasion. The LGRD minister said the present government is working relentlessly for building the country imbued with the spirit of non-communal harmony.
Now news and sports. Bangladesh beat host Ireland by 8 wickets in fourth ODI match of Tri-Nation Series in Dublin today. Chasing the victory target of 182 runs, the Tigers reached their target for 2 in 27 overs, 1 ball. Shoaib Musharraf was unbeaten on 87 runs, while Tamim Iqbal scored 47 and Sabbir Rahman scored 35 runs. Earlier, Bangladesh won the toss and sent Ireland to bat first. The Irish scored 181 runs for all in 46 overs, 3 balls. Mustafizur Rahman bagged 4 wickets, while Mashraf ibn Murtaza and Sanjamul Islam took 2 wickets each.
The slips, good delivery. Straight down the leg side, gets a very fine nick of that.
As the quicker men, catches it. Has it carried? Has it underneath? Ball. Beautiful piece of bowling. Now, did he get anything on that, or was it just past the out?
To end the bulletin, headlines once again. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina leaves Dhaka tomorrow for Saudi Arabia to attend Arab Islamic American Summit. Arab League's preparations for national election. Awami League's preparations for national election to begin from tomorrow's extended meeting, says General Secretary Baidul Qadir. Next general election to be held under President Gabon in due time following the Constitution, says Health Minister Muhammad Naseem. Information Minister Hassan Al-Hakim stresses on inclusion of environment issues in textbooks to make children aware about environment. Japanese Emperor Akihito going to step down, Cabinet approves abdication bill. And in Dublin, Bangladesh beat Ireland by 8 wickets in the fourth ODI match of Tri-Nation Series.
And that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us, and we invite you to watch our next bulletin that's coming up at 11:30. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz.
Thank you.